Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So, Scorpio, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. So, with that being said, let's get started. How does Scorpio currently view this relationship? Okay, let's see. So, we do have the Ace of Wands. Okay. We have the Seven of Pentacles. And then we have the Nine of Swords. Okay. All right. Something's growing at a very rapid pace in your life. Something's growing at a very rapid pace in your life. It could be your business, if you have one, for perfect example, or like your career. This could definitely represent your career, like taking the hell off. This could even represent like a relationship that's taking off. But whatever this thing is that's like growing at a rapid pace, whatever this thing is that's taking off, it's something that I feel is kind of making you a little bit anxious and a little bit nervous. I am definitely getting that. But even though you find yourself feeling a little bit anxious, a little bit nervous, I feel like whatever this thing is that is taking off in your life, it's definitely something that you wanted to essentially take off in your life. I am definitely getting that. I am definitely getting that. Okay. So if this is like your career, for perfect example, you know, taking off and you just recently received a promotion, you could be very anxious and nervous about that. Or maybe your business is taking off and, you know, this could definitely, you know, represent you being a little bit anxious and nervous about a relationship. But regardless of what's taking off in your life, it's something that you wanted to essentially take off in your life. And it kind of looks like it's finally happening. Also, too, prior to this thing taking off in your life, I do feel like you were under like a lot of stress. I am definitely getting that. But whatever this thing is that's taking off in your life, it's something that's going to eliminate that stress that you essentially had originally at first prior to this thing taking off. Okay, how does this person currently view this relationship with Cancer? So we do have the Seven of Cups, we do have the Six of Wands, and then we also have the Two of Swords. You could be dealing with a Libra, possibly a Scorpio, maybe even a Leo. Doesn't necessarily have to be the case though. But in regards to how this person's currently viewing this relationship with you, I'm not entirely sure who this person is to you or your relationship with this individual is, but if there's one thing that I will say is that this is somebody that's definitely like keeping tabs on you. I mean, that's one thing that I will say. They are definitely keeping tabs on you. So this could be like a family member, friend, possibly even like an ex-lover or a current romantic interest. But I just kind of see this person just kind of keeping like a close eye on you. I am getting that. They're kind of keeping a close eye on you. And with the Six of Wands coming out here, that's kind of telling me that this person perceives you as somebody who currently finds themselves doing very, very well for themselves. I gotta be honest, I do feel like this is somebody that you probably once upon a time were romantically involved with. I'm not even gonna lie. I do feel like it is. And the reason why is because with the Two of Swords to the Seven of Cups, to me, this feels like an energy of practicing the whole out of sight, out of mind. It's like somebody's trying their hardest to not focus on you or keep tabs on you or inquire about you. And it kind of looks like they're going to find themselves eventually caving in. It's kind of like curiosity basically sinking in. Like, I wonder what Scorpio's doing. Let me go see. You know what I mean? And then boom, they see that you're over here doing very, very well for yourself. I am definitely getting that. Okay. Let's jump back over to you, my friend. We have the Three of Pentacles to the Chariot. Nice. Whatever this thing is that's taking off in your life, I'm getting a few things, okay? Let's just say hypothetically speaking, right? You know, this is like your career taking off or, you know, your business taking off. I feel like there's going to be many people that are going to want to like collaborate with you and work with you. I am definitely getting that. If this is a relationship that's essentially taking off, because that could totally be the case for some of you out there, things are definitely moving at the speed of light within this dynamic. It's not one of those things where they're rushing things with you and you're just like, whoa, wait a second. Like, I feel like you guys are both rushing things with one another, you know? Like, we got the Chariot, which definitely represents fast movement, and then we also have the Knight of Swords that also represents fast movement. So it's one of those things where it's like you guys meet one another, you guys feel that instant spark, instant connection with one another, and you guys are just ready, you know, to both get this ball rolling here with one another. So the both of you are technically speaking moving fast. It's not just you that's moving fast and they're not, or them just moving fast and you're not. It kind of looks like the both of you are. But like I said, dude, if this has anything to do with like your business, you know, taking off, or your career taking off, I feel like there's going to be a lot of people that are going to flock to you, gravitate towards you, want to work with you, collaborate with you. You might have other like corporations reach out to you because, you know, they want to hire you, you know, things of that nature. I am definitely getting that. Good for you, though. I love that for you. I do. I love that for you. How does this person Yeah, it looks like you're I feel like I almost want to, like I said, it could be a relationship that's taking off. If so, I love that for you as well. But it could have a lot to do with like your business taking off or your career taking off. I mean, with the damn Queen of Pentacles, regardless of your gender, male or female, doesn't matter. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us, so don't get caught up in the gender. But with the Queen of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles, like, again, whoever this individual is, it's somebody who's keeping tabs on you. It's not somebody that you currently find yourself in communication with. I don't feel like this is somebody that you're currently like romantically involved with either, but this person definitely sees, you know, your business taking off or your career taking off. They see you in a very good place, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, as well as financially. And it looks like they're not too happy about it. It kind of looks like they're not too happy about it. With the Five of Wands, I mean, the Five of Wands could definitely represent anger, resentment, envy, jealousy, things of that nature. I just kind of feel like somebody's just not happy. Okay, that you find yourself doing very well. Okay, somebody's just not too happy about it. Now, if this does have anything to do with you, like, you know, moving forward and moving on with somebody else and building with someone else, you know, this person can clearly tell how happy you are with this individual, and it kind of looks like they're not too happy about it. But let's keep going. What actions? Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Very, very nice. I mean, we have the Ace of Wands. We have the Ace of Cups. And then we also have the Ace of Swords out here, which is also really, really nice. So in regards to how you plan on moving forward, considering the fact that you have these aces out here for you, this to me kind of screams you starting a brand new chapter / cycle for yourself. Now, this brand new chapter / cycle that you're essentially starting for yourself, it's something that's going to bring a lot of emotional satisfaction to your life, motivation, inspiration. I also feel like you're going to learn a whole lot along the way. This just kind of feels like a very exciting brand new beginning that you're starting here, whether it's in love or this has anything to do with you, like, you know, starting a business or your career taking off, whatever have you. Like, this just feels like an awesome chapter that you're starting within your life. I can't emphasize this enough. Prior to this brand new chapter that's starting here in your life, I am definitely getting that you were under like a lot of stress, but as you're embracing this brand new chapter here, I feel like your stress is definitely going to essentially go away. So let's just say that a lot of you were stressing due to like money, right? Well, with this brand new chapter that I see you starting, you're not going to be stressing over money anymore. You're going to be good. You're going to be golden. You know, you're going to basically make more than you could essentially spend is basically what I'm getting. But if this has anything to do with the relationship, you could have been extremely worried that like, oh, like, you know, I guess love is not in the cards for me. I guess I'm just going to be single and alone for the rest of my life. I guess I'm never going to get married or start a family. Like, once you meet this individual, you're not going to find yourself feeling this way anymore. So good for you, my friend. Good for you. What actions will this person take towards Scorpio? We're moving forward. Ooh. We have the Seven of Pentacles. I got the King of Pentacles. And then we also have the Four of Wands. So like I said, this person could be extremely angry and upset because, you're deciding to go off and build and establish a life here with someone else when they were really, really hoping that the two of you would eventually get back together. But it kind of looks like that's not going to happen now, because here you are building and establishing a life with somebody else. If this has anything to do with like your career taking off, your business taking off, things of that nature. Not only is this person going to be very, very jealous and very, very envious of you, there's like this energy of them essentially feeling like you don't deserve all of this. It kind of looks like Spirit disagrees, okay, with that. I am definitely getting that. It kind of looks like Spirit disagrees with all of that. But with the King of Wands to the King of Swords to the Six of Pentacles to the Seven of Swords, I just kind of feel like for whatever reason, they just kind of feel like you just don't deserve all of this. Like you don't deserve, the promotion. You don't deserve the success, the abundance, the stability. They just kind of feel like you don't necessarily deserve that. If anything, they feel like they personally deserve that, but they don't necessarily feel like you deserve that. They're just kind of looking at this entire situation like this is extremely unfair. Is basically what I'm getting. Whoever this person is, I do feel like this person has the potential for greatness. I am definitely getting that strongly within their energy. However, I feel like this person spends their time utilizing their mental energy and just outright their time on things that are not going to essentially benefit them. Perfect example, and don't take offense to this. By them hyper-focusing on you is not going to make them richer. By them hyper-focusing on you is not going to make them successful. By them hyper-focusing on you is not going to make their dreams a reality, and that's just the reality of the situation. I just kind of feel like they tend to spend their time doing things that are not going to benefit them. By them sitting around watching Netflix, it ain't going to really benefit them like that. It'll help them kill time, but it's not going to get them anywhere near living the life that they truly want and desire for themselves. I feel like this person has a lot of potential. I just think that they spend their time and energy doing things that are not going to benefit them. Like, for perfect example, focusing on you. Which again, I'm not trying to say that to offend you or anything like that. I mean, you're clearly focusing on the shit that you need to focus on. Hence why you're experiencing growth and expansion in your life. Hence why this thing in your life is essentially taking off. You're focusing on the shit you need to focus on. You know what I mean? You're not spending your time focusing on shit that's not going to benefit you. You see what I mean? So that's the big difference, I would say, between the two of you. But, if it's one thing that I will say is that, yeah, this person definitely has a great deal of potential. I just think that they need to get their mind right and their priorities in check. And stop focusing so much on you, because it's not going to benefit them in any way, shape, and or form. In other words, if you could do it, you being starting a business, if that's what you did and now it's taking off, they could do it too. If this has anything to do with your career taking off, if you could do it, they could do it too. You see what I mean? Now, for those of you who are currently single, I am definitely getting that what's going to end up happening first is that your career is going to take off or your business is going to take off, one or the other. I do see you eventually meeting someone along the way. Now, you and this somebody are going to move at a very fast pace with one another. A very fast pace with one another. You guys are going to meet each other. And possibly by the end of the day, y'all are going to be boyfriend and girlfriend, girlfriend and girlfriend, boyfriend and boyfriend. Is basically what I'm getting. And then it's only a matter of time before you guys, get a place together, things of that nature. Things are going to move hella fast between you and that person. Marriage could totally come out of the situation. I am definitely getting that the two of you will live together and share finances with one another. I am definitely getting that strongly. For this connection. This connection will definitely be a part of your life for a very, very long time. I am getting that too. So this more than likely will be your next serious relationship, my friend. But yeah, that's what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.